She taking over. She taking over. You taking over. You got that takeover spirit. Nah, boy, I ain't with it. You got that takeover spirit. And nah, boy, I ain't with it. You got that takeover spirit. And nah, girl, I ain't with it. You got that.
Hey, you're inside the Coffee Cup with the Inglewood City Girls. I am Coffee MiAmor.
I'm Danielle.
I'm Kahmeela.
And our special guest is...
Shon Perrier from Gardena.
Hey, from Gardena!
What y'all know about the city?
Yeah.
Look, I'm stuck.
I'm shocked too, because a lot of
But
people
I
be
never heard
sleeping on
nobody
Gardena.
big up Gardena.
Exactly.
right.
That's, you know why a lot of people don't big it up?
Why?
Because it's not known. So if I was from LA, if I was from Compton, they was like, okay, let's ride that wave. But since Gardena, I gotta ride the wave because people not putting on for my
Absolutely.
Because
city.
we ride Inglewood.
Absolutely.
There you go, put it on. Huh?
Inglewood Hills.
Period.
Oh God, honey. I was shocked, man. I appreciate y'all knowing the city.
Yes, Gardena. Were you raised in Gardena? First of all, let me say,
All right, let's start it.
if you say Gardena, the thought is like,
A lot of Asians.
Oh,
They're
that's-
engaged.
so
that's what you
it's
think?
so cool
Don't you
that
think so?
Asians in Gardena?
They're in Gardena.
Yeah, a lot of people think
like,
Mexicans.
Really?
Yeah, because of G13
Yeah.
and everything.
Absolutely.
Oh, I would think Asians because I work for a Japanese company at a time, and I know that they all used to import in Gardena.
They have a lot of ownership in Gardena, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Like the Nissan
Nissan-
company is in Gardena, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she's racist today.
That was facts.
Hey, I know this is off topic, but all your eyelashes look perfect today.
Hey,
I'm looking at the flutter game. It's on point.
Never
man.
heard you see the man talk about the lashes.
Right, let me tell you about the detail coming out of his
I'm looking at all this
mouth
beautiful-
today.
Yeah.
That lashes.
Maybe we need to take a few trips to Gardena. We slipping. We be going around Gardena. We need to just go through
in.
Gardena.
They got
Gotcha.
beautiful homes in Gardena. It's very
Gotcha.
clean. So if I was from Gardena, I would try to rep that before LA any day.
Ooh, appreciate
Really?
that.
Yeah,
Okay,
LA be
hard. We can-
dirty
oh,
sometimes.
Hey, wait, you can't do that because it's different areas in LA. You can't put the
Right.
whole LA on the map like that. They
So
gonna be like, what you talking about?
disrespectful.
Because no offense, that's what Summer Walker did. And she was like, oh, when I came to LA, I don't like LA. But there's different parts. Every city has a beauty in their city, so you can't just downplay the
She
whole
said
city.
she didn't like the people.
She said the streets also.
Ooh.
She said the streets?
Yeah,
She was
'cause
talking about the
She was
hairdressers.
talking about
She was like-
because downtown, you know,
I hate downtown.
Skid Row,
Yeah.
and
It's
everything.
disgusting.
Yeah.
But a lot of people think Hollywood, LA, they come to LA, oh, I'm about to see glitz and glamour, but
No.
it depends on where you go.
Absolutely.
So if you go there and then you criticize us on our city just because of that area you went to, that's
But every
cold.
every city or place has
Shit, even Beverly Hills probably got a roach somewhere.
Absolutely.
Like, come on, man.
Roaches in Beverly Hills. That's how I
Come on,
play.
man.
I mean, I don't really know that, but I'm just saying.
the streets
everywhere.
is raggedy in Beverly
So
Hills.
tell us about yourself.
Yes.
Okay. I don't even
Besides
know
our
what
lashes, look at your
lashes.
lashes.
No, don't do that.
These
No,
Gardena
no.
lashes and
Nah.
this Gardena chocolate.
I appreciate that.
Chocolate, here we go
Appreciate
with the
that.
Horchata.
Yeah,
Chocolate horchata.
You crazy. Y'all crazy on that. But yeah, I represent my city because like I grew up, I went to Gardena High School and everything like that. So I've tapped into a lot of people. A lot of artists actually went to Gardena too, because I went to school with Tiger. Like people were there. I went to other schools like Tyler the Creator. We was in Perry, that's in Gardena also.
He's so
It's
dope.
kind of like Hawthorne Gardena-ish, but that's basically we tied in. But as far as that, by myself, I've been doing this music shit for like, oh, can I cuss?
Do your
Can I?
thing.
Okay,
boo.
I've been doing this music
Do
shit for
your
like 2 years because I used to play around with it. But then now that I've been around a certain circle and stuff, they was like, bro, you dope, like push it.
Right.
So now that I've been pushing, I've been networking, I've been like on everything, and I've been everywhere, and it's just been like a long time grind, and I love it. And plus, I do it for my daughter and my mother, so I gotta put
Come
up for
on,
the family.
daughter.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your bio.
You about to go to the bio. I'm the only guy in the family, so I gotta help the family out. All ladies.
And you said that you're a Capricorn.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
You probably very.
He said, "What's wrong with that?"
Why does it
and
have to be
then lick the
something-
lips.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. I'm sorry. She's engaged. I
gotta be
apologize.
something
and then lick the
I
lips.
apologize.
Why gotta be something wrong with being a Capricorn? Capricorns are very cool, but I know that you have probably a lot to say because Capricorns never stop talking.
Okay.
Do you think that
He
you
said, "Okay."
So, if you want to, we can stop this podcast and I just stop talking and let you talk.
Well-
Since I'm talking. No, I'm messing with you. Nah,
wouldn't-
but
you couldn't do
I
it
could-
if
I
you-
couldn't
if you-
do it.
yes,
But I appreciate that. Nah, like we do get a bad rep and everything like that, but I'm not the person that judges people by their signs. A lot of people are like, oh, you're this, I can't mess with you. But you got to
Right.
understand, a human is a human. Everybody
Absolutely.
is different.
Everybody
you
has-
can't be like,
yes.
you might have similar, similarities within each
Yeah.
other, but that don't mean the same sign
It's
does
who
the
you
same
are.
thing
Yeah.
and that's the same person. Like, were you raised where I was raised? Do we have the same parents? No. So don't consider me that
I'll
same
plead
sign.
the fifth, but
Nature versus nurture.
Hey,
as
some
well.
people are digging like big in that. Like I've been turned down just because I'm a Capricorn. Like, oh, I can't date you. Like, wait, hold on.
That's not
Let me
fair.
take you out. But it's some people that really believe in signs like that. And
But
I mean,
I'm with whoever said that.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Why do you think
I'm
that?
not big on signs like that.
Wait, Coffee, why do you think that? Why would you turn somebody down because of their sign?
I don't want to be
Bad
peed on.
wait, what sign is that?
Capricorn?
Oh, I do pee on people. Wait. I didn't know our sign piss on people, but nah, I nicely piss. I only do it on the shower, in the shower, in the
Everybody
shower,
don't do that.
in the shower, only in the shower. I don't
So if a girl
disrespect
peed
her.
on you, what would you do?
I've been peed on.
You
to
like
go to the
it?
shower. Well, it depends. Okay, this is unfiltered.
See, that's
right?
that Capricorn.
Which pee are you talking about?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I'm an L7. Are there
Okay.
different kinds of pee?
Well, some late. No offense, some
Like
ladies.
burning pee and
no,
yellow
no,
pee?
no, we not.
No, that's bad.
no.
That's
none
not
of
What
that.
kind of pee is it?
There's a misconception of squirting.
Yes.
So some people believe, like I've been with girls and they be like, oh, they don't want to squirt because they feel like they
think
gotta
they
pee.
gotta pee.
So they have to hold that
Because it
in
comes
them.
from the same hole.
Exactly. So therefore, you got to know, like, no, that's not pee, that's my squirt. You might have like similarities of it or what the feeling is, but that's two separate situations.
How do you know all this?
I'm a freak.
That's
And that's what I just said.
Capricorn.
Come on, Kels. That's
nah.
how I know.
If they don't know, like, they call me Mr. X-rated, but like I actually study the body language of females. So like a lot of guys are all freaks, but a woman can only get hers off if you study her body.
Okay, so can
Right.
you look at
I
our body
agree
and
with
see-
that.
No, it's not looks. Body
It's
have conversations.
touch.
No, it's not even also
What is
touch.
it?
So as a person is intimate with a person, that body feels off energy, it feels off heartbeats, it feels everything, the moment, the lightning, the move.
Okay,
the passion.
All that,
teacher.
yeah,
Boy.
yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
God. See,
Exactly.
Capricorn is a teacher. Keep
So
going.
a lot of people be like,
Lord.
okay, like that's another thing with guys. They think like, no offense and no homo, if he has the biggest thing or he's good at sex, you don't fuck everybody the same way. Everybody's body is different. So you can't be like, oh, I made this girl come, I made this. Bro, she don't come this way. She might come by
You
clitoris. She
gotta
might come
talk
by-
to these
you
people.
gotta
different-
talk
different
to the
ways.
people
So-
today
Yeah.
because men are lame in the sexual areas. I'm serious.
Absolutely.
They
And they
think
really
just,
be thinking they King
just because
Kong.
you did this with Sheila, it's supposed to work with me. Brother, Sheila was a whole nother beast. You might have to twist the knob and do a jab to get me to do whatever I gotta do. Sheila might
Twist
just
the
need
hip.
it. Right. Sheila might just need a little swirls and
Yeah.
she was good, but I ain't Sheila. Damn it.
We see coffee. That's another thing too, because a lot of people get misconstrued with niggas and man. So as a nigga's looking for his nut. As a man, he's gonna be considerate about the woman.
I plead
So
the
you
fifth.
identify as a man.
Yes, I mean I have my nigga ways. Who doesn't? I'm still. A
I
guy
was
at the end of the
about
day.
to say,
I
thank
would-
you.
I would never
though.
put anybody under the bus, but there's a lot of people that just think for their own nut. Like, bro, she got to come too, or why not let her come first? You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Do you
my
think
God,
that guys
sign
don't
them up
pay
for
attention
classes.
to that because they really can't do it, so they just try to perform, and that makes them? Because I think that you guys just haven't figured it out. So it's mostly about the man.
I got you.
But if you guys knew how to with the women, they
Yeah.
would be more focused because then it takes it to another level. They just don't know how to do it.
Okay.
So us as women, it is our job to teach you.
Nah, they
That's
don't.
what you
They're
think?
egos.
That's what you think.
Some egos
they be
will
so
not.
ready to
I
learn.
No,
get
some
that. I
egos
get
will.
that.
I said some. They
Yeah.
will not allow them to break downs. It can turn into a. Oh, that's how that nigga used to do you. That's why you want. Some egos will not allow you to be taught. I'm sorry.
Okay. Can I defend the guys sometimes?
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm sorry that you feel that way. That some guys don't, but like you made it seem like it's all. But
You don't
not-
come. It don't come. You guys don't come out with a manual, so you
No,
have to be taught, right?
and
And porn is not gonna do it. It's
no.
experience.
No. See, okay, that's just like if you go to college, you want to learn. But there's some people that was like, I know this, or they know more than the teacher already. Or you have some teachers that like, okay, that student is smart. Tell me something that I don't know, and you feed off each other.
Okay.
So you have that in relationships. You have that as far as the guys too. Not every guy. I can't speak for any guy. I can only speak for what I know or what I've been through. So I would never get up here and be like, oh, nah, guys do this, guys do that, because then I'm gonna look bad on me. Like, bro, I'm a guy, or I don't do that. I can't speak for any guy.
Right.
I can speak for myself. So
Okay.
I know. Like, I used to be young. You young, all you thinking about is like, I need to get this off. Or, oh, I love that feeling. But then you got to think about stimulation. You got to think about, a lot of people like foreplay. You got to think about ecstasy. Like, there's a lot of levels of just sex. Like some people can get turned on and you don't even have to have sex. It could be a conversation.
Right.
It could be like, baby, I got your candles lit. I got your bath water. And she
Absolutely.
like, oh my
That
God.
person,
Like there's different levels. So therefore you have to
Love
basically
language.
really, like if you out here dating many girls, you're not gonna understand or put your time into that one female.
Right.
So if you are invested in that female, then you should be invested in her body and her mind.
So let me ask you a question. Since you have it to a science, right? Do you know how to make a female, I was about to say the other word, but do you know how to make a female crazy? And do you know when that's about to happen, or I need to pull
Well,
back
let's
with
get into it.
all of what
Okay.
I'm doing because she's gonna burn me down.
Okay. Do I know how to? I have, I do, and I did.
Woo!
But I'll get into that too. But knowing when it's coming, you can't predict anybody because, like, say for instance, you can love somebody or she can love somebody, and their love is different. So if I love somebody and they never got that love, now their extent or how much they want
Wow.
to keep you
That's-
or how crazy
that's
they can
good.
get is different because I never had this before. Like I'm talking to a couple of females and like no offense to knock on wood to some guys there's not a lot of gentlemen anymore. So simple thing is me opening the door or me pulling out the chair or she like, oh my God, like this is turning her on, but she don't get this anymore. I'm like, nigga, this is average.
You know,
Like-
I have a problem with today's day because, this is just a sensitive subject to me because I feel like females are so raggedy that they get so sprung, this is my opinion, on doors opening and chairs being pulled out and charm because maybe they look like Howard the Duck or something and they ain't used to it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I
can't-
feel like y'all know just what y'all doing when y'all do this. And in your mind, because see, I was the truth about Aroni, it was written about me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I know, I've played the game too, and I can look at a dude and be like, I'm gonna run his ass.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta feed off her laugh and her energy. That sucks what you're saying, but like again,
So you have to know.
you don't even have to know because that sucks that you put it in the categories like, oh, how she look or how she is. She doesn't get treated like that. We're all human at the end of the day. So if somebody looks like whoever to care, I'm on a date with you, so you're still gonna get treated right.
I feel
What I'm saying is not her looks. This is what I'm saying. Because you're used to whatever. I say Howard the Duck. You
Yeah.
look like this. You're not used to this. I know you're not used to it when I look at you. And he know you're not used to it. So he does this and he understands because see, I'm talking that player shit with you. He understands when he deal with you how you respond because we're adults and we deal with kids.
Yeah.
So in other words, we deal with people who are not at our level every day. So you understand the trajectory of what the hell you doing when you open the door for somebody like me. I'm like, hey. When you open the door for somebody who hasn't had it, she's like, hey.
Yeah, she about to
He
cry.
love me.
Oh my
But
God,
see,
he
the
got
thing is-
money.
Exactly. And
But
then
see,
you about to run her ass. So I'm saying to
and
you,
then they want to run and
do
call the
you-
girl crazy.
And
Okay,
right, but
all
I'm
right, so,
asking you,
okay, this is
do
the
you
difference.
do this and do you know what you're doing when you do it?
So this is the difference. I would never call, I can't call a woman out her name. I would never say crazy, but I can say a lot of things is uncontrollable or things I wouldn't want to be in situations with. Like I've been done with a female and I'd have them stock my house or wait in front of my car or find out who I'm dating so they can confront them. I'd have rocks thrown at me. I'd have people try to come and jump me. There's situations of love or what they want back. They feel like, I'm not gonna say they, certain people feel like if you have something good, they don't want anybody else to have it, or it's like a possessive type thing.
Absolutely,
So,
and that goes back to you know what the hell you doing. I'm not saying you understand how far the reaction is, but I have been, and my family can tell you, I have been in situations where I can say, you want some more?
Thank you. I didn't know how to
Where
ask.
I can say, can somebody get this? I've been in positions where I can say, I'm gonna make him bust the windows out my car, right or wrong,
Right.
because I know what I can do.
You know what you putting on it.
And now he might do more than bust the windows out my car. He might wait for my ass to come to my busted windows out car with a gun.
But
I can't.
You can't do that. But that could be anybody. And that sucks that you don't know that. But I just hope, like, thank God nothing has happened to me bad. But yeah, I mean, when you give love, I'm that person that I'm gonna give love regardless. I'm
Absolutely.
sorry if the effects go that way. I would want it to continue. But if
Yeah.
it doesn't continue, I can't be like, okay, I'm
I've
done
been in
with you.
situations where a guy will court me, put me out, like really make me feel good, and then when I'm ready to like like, what's up? He'd be like, hold on, girl, hold on. And so I think it's a fine line about what both of you guys are saying.
Yeah.
She's like, well, do you do that on purpose? You're like, well, I'm just being a gentleman. But sometimes men need to understand that a woman, especially dating in LA, we don't get treated right
That's
all
stupid.
the time.
That's stupid.
So when a guy does finally treat me right, I'm like, come on, what we're doing.
I don't have that experience.
Hey, wait.
I'm used to being treated right.
I have one thing. Kahmeela, you don't want to say anything. You just beautiful behind the camera. You got to get some kind of voice and intake.
What you think about that?
Yeah, come on.
What do I think about it?
There we go. There we go.
I feel like I agree with Coffee because it's a manipulation tactic. A lot of guys
Absolutely.
will try to do, like for instance, like open up the door, pulling your chair back. Like, I'm looking at you like, nigga, okay, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm a female, I'm a lady.
Absolutely.
But a lot of other women will be like, oh my God, praise the Lord, I finally got a good man.
Yeah.
And then they'll sit up there and they'll boost their ego.
Right.
yeah.
And they know what they're doing. They see
They know
it.
what they do.
They
And
know
now,
dumb.
and now it's like, I got the bitch.
Absolutely.
I got
Yes,
her.
boo.
I get what y'all both saying, but
No.
no. I get like everybody has different ways, so you gotta be optimistic and think both
No,
ways.
I
get
do
that.
hear it, but don't get caught up in that because then every guy you're gonna expect things from, and I'd rather open my door for myself. Don't open my door if your intentions are
Click,
not
here you
pure.
go. Get in.
But the thing is not, the
Definitely.
thing is what
100%.
we're saying is not an expectation or not. We're asking a man from a man's point of view. I'm saying you have just
what you're
like
supposed
when
to do.
I'm sitting here and I know what I'm doing with a man, you know what you're doing with a man, you know what you're doing. We all know what we're doing. Doesn't mean it's gonna play out that way.
Yeah.
But we all have an understanding as humans.
Ooh,
Okay,
she
like I
passionate in
want
that.
him
Okay.
to be.
That's that
I'm gonna
area.
get that nigga.
I'm
All
scared.
right?
I didn't even date her yet.
Even if it's I'm gonna get that nigga, you have something in your
An
mind and you
intention,
know
right.
what you gonna do
So
to
that's
do
what I'm
it.
saying.
So what
Keep
I'm
it
saying
funky.
is keep it real. You know what you're doing when you do what you do
Right.
with these women. Period. And you're
Right.
saying no, I just
Relationship
love them.
segment.
That's
No,
bullshit.
that's what I'm saying.
We started a whole new segment, homie.
That's what
We
I'm
coulda
saying.
came
I'm
here and
saying
did this
that.
whole-
It's intentions behind it. It's intentions when you sit down and you do the things that you do. Yes, men are supposed to do that, but why are you doing it to me that way?
Yeah.
And now that I'm in my feelings, you got a problem with it. Now I'm busting the windows out your car because you got me
That's
twisted.
crazy.
Right,
But I
because
mean,
you got me,
but
but you
there's-
knew what you was doing was gonna get me. You could have
There's
left me
more
at
out
hello.
there. There's more out there.
Oh, you think
Well, see,
so?
I'm not.
But, okay, but think about it like
He's
think about it like
out of
this. Look like this. Like
He said more
everybody.
out there.
No. Okay. I figure it's like this. Everybody have
We
a time.
bad.
Everybody has a time to share with somebody in this lifetime.
You right about it.
So you could be down or something. That person came in, but you would have already been down. So if they lift you up, now that's you to build off of that instead of just be like, okay, well now you messed up. I'm on your head. Nah, boo. Like I enjoyed the time that we had. Now stay positive and stay up.
That's that. You see, you going into that. You
wow.
playing right now,
I'm just
Mr.
playing.
X rated. Now let me ask you, what's X about your rated?
Is it all cap?
It's all good. Wait, is it what?
And
Is
who
it all
told
cap?
you
I'm
it
glad.
was
I'm glad. I'm
rated?
glad you.
And who
nah.
rated it?
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Nah. So it's like this. Some people, like a lot of guys or a lot of people, all have inner freaks. Mine is not inner. It's outer and inner. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something like I name myself. So a lot of people that know me or be around me, they be like, "Oh my God!" Like Dave gave me that name. You know what I'm saying? Also, when I was 24, I had an addiction.
To what?
Sex.
Sex.
So
Isn't all men addicted to sex? though?
no, see, there's a different addiction. It's a difference between wanting your nut off or have to have. It was like a high. It was like, you know how people have
It's
this.
an nympho.
Yes, I have that tatted too.
Where is that?
Sex fiend, playboy.
Really?
Oh wow.
You tatted it.
But yeah, it's an
Oh, I
addiction.
would
like,
not want to date you.
Look at his vest. He came up here, Playboy.
You would be in the CVS pharmacy
no
all
no plan
day.
B's, no plan B's. I pull out.
No. It'd be you go to
Whoa! Wait, who named the X rated? You named the
All right,
people
so look,
around you.
So off of that, when I went through that, as far as I actually went to an office and a clinic, got a certificate and worked on myself because it was bad. Like it was like
What you mean you worked on yourself?
so.
Tell me about it.
Tell you about it.
With a
Okay.
hand?
No, I need.
You
I
went
need
to
it.
this,
Let's see
Sex
what we got.
Anonymous or
I
something
need
like
it.
that?
Yes, I went to Sex Anonymous also. So I need it. It's like, okay, if I wake up in the morning, I need it. Okay, if I have a girlfriend, okay, you can't put a possession on the person. So you can't make it seem like, okay, you're my girl, so we gotta fuck. You can't do that.
Yeah, okay.
But I still need this. It's like a high. So I'm either going, shit, I'm gonna be honest, you either gotta masturbate, or if you can't sex, can use your hand, can use your mouth, shit, I fuck your feet. Like,
Damn.
I'm like, thank you. See, there's other things in your
Well,
body if you're
goddamn.
tired.
Yeah.
Like a lot of
Wherever it
girls,
lands.
and a lot of it's a lot of warm spots. There's a lot of warm spots. You can put your booty cheeks together, and I ain't got to go in your ass. But
The thighs.
see, there's different warm parts in your body, and I just need that stimulation with a woman and to feel that.
Okay,
And
pause, comma.
pause comes to the
You
stop
had,
and
you had no sexual trauma to get you to the, because I
I'ma
don't know
say-
nobody that's that horny.
I do. Jesus.
that's why I'm not staring at y'all too long. I heard like some of y'all are engaged and some, but y'all some beautiful ladies. But
Yes, thank
Jesus
you.
fucking Christ. Like I was like the last guy you was interviewing, I heard you was like, oh, you spit some stuff, and I was like, damn, they all got their feet out. And I was like, we don't need to go to
Oh, so
Mastro
you
for
got
me
a
to
foot
eat out.
fetish.
And I was like, I ain't got a foot fetish, but I like.
He
like,
likes the human
when you
body.
okay, there's two things that you look at when you first see a person. You either gonna look up or you gonna look down. So if you got your feet out, let me look at the motherfuckers.
Right.
Plus I massage. You got the oils. You start from the feet. You work your way up.
You suck toes?
Do I suck toes? I suck the proper toes. I ain't gonna say I suck all of them, because there's some of them be like, oh my, you gotta shave that big toe.
So we
But-
are
I
unpaused
shaved the
and
big
comma. What did you have childhood trauma to get
I
you
wouldn't
to
I wouldn't
this?
say I had childhood trauma, but I had a good relationship with both my parents, but it was separately. And both of my parents are freaks also. Sorry to say.
So you heard a lot
How did you
yeah.
growing up.
So no, like my mom was like, bro, my mom raised me basically.
Yeah.
And she knows how guys can be wild. So instead of just being like, I don't want, kids, 'cause like knock on wood, I only have one kid, and it could have been worse. But she told me about contraceptives. She told me about everything that I need to know at 13. Because I mean, some people might think that's young, but people are fucking at 9.
Absolutely.
people are
You know
fucking
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So like she educated me well on that, and like it helped out. And now I like sometimes I might still have questions, but I'm comfortable enough to be like, you know what? So I noticed you didn't come this way. Like if I hit that spot, I'd be like, okay, we can try. I could talk to you. You know what I mean?
Were you this horny at like 13 and 12 and 11?
I would say it worked out to me when I was 12. I was getting babysitted by somebody that was supposed to be like a stepsister, and like she was like 15 at that time. And like back then, boxer briefs wasn't the same. Like you had boxers with no button, and your thing just out. So I'm walking in there. She told me to get comfortable. I take off my clothes. I'm just like in my shirt and shit.
How old was she?
15.
I was 12. She was like 15.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and then she told me to get comfortable, and then she was like, take off my drawers. I'm like, I didn't know, but like I didn't know what it really was to get aroused, but like it was coming out of the boxer hole because there's no button. So I was like, I didn't know I felt weird. I didn't know what that feeling was. So next thing you know, I got out of that situation, and I started having wet dreams and shit. Like niggas can dream about sex and wake up with a bunch of nuts.
That's what I meant about childhood trauma. Like someone
I don't think it was
touched
a
you.
I don't think it was a trauma. But
He
if I
thought it
knew
was a blessing.
if I knew what I was now, I would be like, come here, girl.
So have you ever dated somebody that was not as sexual as you were and thought that it wasn't gonna work?
Of course, plenty times. But like I said, I'm okay. Like it's girls
And have
that
you noticed that women are not as sexual as that?
it's some
Some
it's something that
are.
is. But okay, I have a level. Even though I'm freaky, there's like I be like trying to meet my level. But I've met some people and I'm like, oh, I think she the one. But like I'm not a talker. So like there's some people that be like, oh, call me bitch and grab me. I'm like, I'm not gonna disrespect you. Like I fuck the shit out you, but I'm not about to call you bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some people like that, and I'm like, oh, but she was the freak I wanted, but I'm not about to disrespect her. So there's different levels.
Is that
of shit
disrespect when you vulnerable like that? Is it disrespect? I mean, we're not married,
It's a
so
time and a place for
fucking
it.
without being married could be considered disrespectful too. So you doing this and you're not married, so call me bitches and hoes.
Might as
I'm
well.
not saying me.
Might as well.
What's wrong
Not
with me
me.
calling a bitch or a hoe if we fucking like? What's wrong with it? I'm
Might
your
as,
bitch.
especially
I'm your
if
hoe.
depending on the
Right.
position.
Yeah. Oh damn.
yes,
Damn, so that's you talking. There you go.
Yes.
You can only call me a bitch from the back. Like,
I don't want to see your face.
No,
Slap
what
my
I'm
face.
saying is, it could be disrespectful
Yeah,
on the,
yeah.
going on the position.
But see, I was raised different. Like I've said it in a song, but I never like directly said that to a person, so I wouldn't even know how to feel. Like even though I'm a freak, I've never asked a girl to suck my dick. I'm either gonna pull it out or she get close to it, or I do a little angry.
So what is the most freakiest
Yeah.
thing because you talk about all of what you would do for a woman.
Yeah.
What would you allow a woman to do and what wouldn't you? Would you be like, nope to
But
this?
I have an off limit. I'm a
Okay.
freak, but no nipples and no ass with me. Don't touch my nipples and don't touch my ass.
She could suck your toes?
I haven't had that, but I wouldn't want you. I'll suck yours. Why you need to suck mine?
You never had your toes sucked?
No.
You never had your nipples sucked?
Nah.
Have you ever
Why?
been kissed from head to toe?
Head to ankle.
Okay. She can't mess with them toes.
No, it's not even that. It's like I don't want to. I wouldn't know what's good to feel. Like I would feel awkward.
I think that the nipple is very, very
I heard
sensitive.
even the guys, like it's
It's
some guys that get
yeah.
their ass ate. I'm like, nigga, no.
But
No,
it's very
Yeah, that's
sensitive.
very interesting.
Yeah.
Tossing the salad is a no-no.
But the
I'm
nipple,
okay.
you
Yeah, I know it's a stimulation, but I don't know. I feel like I have a daughter now too, so certain things like I don't let a girl call me daddy no more. I know what it
Yeah,
looks
I
like
think
to
that's
breastfeed.
weird. I think
Like,
that's weird. Don't say daddy and you call your daddy daddy.
Yeah.
You have to graduate to telling your dad dad. You have
daddy calling.
There is no way I can call my man daddy and my daddy daddy. You have to call your dad
I
dad.
can separate the two.
Yeah.
Nah, hell no, it's
I
dad.
can too.
It's dad. Dad.
If
How
she
you
call
doing today, daddy? I'm not doing it. I'm with you.
Oh God.
So do you sing to these women?
Do I sing? Body language. So I sing with my penis probably. But like,
You know
sing,
what?
I'm a rapper, but not
Right,
like.
but do you?
Okay. If you want to, I can marinate. Like, let's say. Oh wait, are you married or engaged?
I'm not married or engaged.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So I look. Okay, you looking eloquent. I like the shape. I like the thighs. I like your feet. Your skin looks beautiful. I want to kiss you from your neck to your navel to your cuticles. I want to feel on your body. I want to feel on your efforts. I want to feel on your curves. I want to see everything I can do and how to make it work.
Oh my God.
Do you squirt? No, shit like that. Yes. So on point.
Did she say yes? First of all, only that's another. We were talking. Speaking of that, I'm stuttering. Have you ever made a girl do that and have you ever been with a girl who couldn't do it or thought she couldn't do it and then you introduced that to her?
This conversation could go forever. I don't even know how many minutes we got left. But I'm gonna try to sum it up and be real quick. Yes, I made a girl squirt. Does every girl squirt? Some people don't know how to squirt. It's a mind thing also, and it's a relaxation and time and place. Not everybody can. Some people are creamers. Some people climax inside. Some people are clitoris. Have I ever not made somebody come? I have a 90% radius. I only haven't made 2 people come. One person was an Indian, and she actually got circumcised, and I didn't know that. No, Indians.
Nah, it's not funny that you was an Indian. It's funny that you break it down.
Oh, I only got like a couple of minutes to break it down. Right?
Now we gonna pause because we ain't got another guest right now.
Okay,
And we
okay.
gonna just run it. Okay.
Okay.
You're a good guest.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah.
Sexologist.
So I met this girl. Like I have no like I love sisters, but I'm not like I only stay with one. If you like me and you want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My daughter's black. There's
31
nothing wrong with
flavors.
that. Of course. But yeah, I didn't know nothing about the Indian race or their background, but they actually get circumcised. Like the woman gets circumcised to not feel pleasure because they're meant to have husbands.
Right, I heard that happens in
so I'm over
other,
here. I'm like, why the fuck ain't you coming? She was like, oh, it's just for you.
Because
I'm
you
like,
didn't know
for
how to
me?
make her come in the inside.
No,
That's facts.
no. See, that's the thing.
There's a point in there, and that's how you make a girl's
Okay.
She
too.
listening
There's
to
a
you
point.
here.
Okay, so
And I told
I hear
you,
you.
the woman got to teach you.
The woman got to teach me, but I was eating the pussy and I couldn't.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So there's a difference.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. So like I'm over here searching for the Clayton shit. I'm like, where the fuck your shit at? It's all,
Was it like flat? Like
It was
what?
flat. Like, all you saw was the little dot for the P, and it was like
Oh,
no.
God,
no click. Yeah,
Jesus.
so I was like, that was totally different from me. I actually got scared. I was like, please don't let this be a guy.
Oh.
Like when she told me the whole get down. I was like, man, I thought I had a
No,
Dwight
I
Howard.
wonder
in this
how she
motherfucker.
felt inside because you still get riled up whether it
Yeah.
come out or not. So she gotta be going crazy like, and
shit
nothing is
sucks.
coming
Oh,
out.
that sucks.
That is
I really feel
sad.
bad for her.
These niggas sisters had to go through
And
that.
what you do, like when you see her gyrating and stuff, but nothing came out.
Like I said, I was scared because I was like, wait,
how'd you
what's
handle
going
her?
on? No, so this is what happened. Right after we finished, I was like,
What's
like, I was like, I'm scared to ask, but I'm like, I gotta ask because in order for me to know or to learn from something, you gotta ask these questions.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, why didn't you come? I'm like, what's going on here? And then she gave me the whole get down. I was like, wow. I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was hoping you wasn't a guy and you had your dick cut off or something. I was like, you scared the fuck out of me. I was like,
Did you see that as a challenge to go
I
back?
do.
And
I
try
always
to
think it is
find
a
the
challenge,
inner
but
spot?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You didn't even want to go back.
It wasn't even because of that situation. Oh my God, certain shit I don't want to say.
Go ahead.
Come on.
The sex wasn't that good for me to do that.
I see.
Oh, okay.
So
The pussy
I'm
was
not-
dry.
No,
Was it dry?
it's not that because that would take part of
I
the
think,
guys
see,
too.
good sex is about chemistry. Was the chemistry
That too.
off?
It's not that.
Dang.
Okay, so all right, let me tell y'all
He
something.
holding back.
Let me tell I am holding back because it's a little different. Like everybody is not gonna agree with me, but it's me personally.
All right,
Okay,
let's go.
So first of all, like I feel like any guy should feel like he has a reputation because if your shit whack, it's gonna get talked about. If your shit good, it's gonna get talked about.
Absolutely.
So like I would rather be good or mediocre than whack. You know what I'm saying? So once I felt like my dick wasn't staying hard in her, I was like, time to eat that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Now the reason why is because
Wait, hold on.
Wait, what you want?
I'm stuck. Like, what? You lying to me right now.
Once your dick wasn't staying hard in her,
Yeah.
you had to switch gears to
Yeah, because I'm like, damn, I still need to please her at the end of the day, even if I'm not
that's
getting
nice.
pleased.
Okay.
You very
And then
considerate.
when we went to
is
go
very
eat her out,
considerate.
her clit didn't exist.
Yeah, oh God, that shit crazy. How you look is how I look. I was down there like, all right, do I keep licking this bitch? Like this shit is- And when I said bitch, I'm in the clique, not the person. Do I keep licking this
So,
bitch?
so
But-
listen to me.
Okay.
So that's when I go into my bag at the beginning and I say, after that, what was your next move?
After I ate her out,
After
and she
you
didn't come,
yeah.
that's when we had the conversation on why she didn't go.
See, that was your problem. Because what if you would have found the inner one? You
How
get
am I
what
finding
saying?
inner one if I wouldn't stand up?
Oh.
With your finger?
Yeah.
I know the little scoop. I'm not talking about that. But nah, it's okay. Every woman has their temperature. Like there's temperature inside of a pussy. Obviously, warm, hot, whatever. Don't burn. Nah, hell, I ain't talking about that. But if your shit is like room temperature or less than that, I might as well jack off at that end of the point. So there's nothing. I mean, they have like KY warming sensations, shit like that. But it's not really nothing you can do, no matter what tricks you do or how
So
wet
this
it is.
particular person was just
Not your style.
right.
Yeah,
just ain't it.
and that happens sometimes. To
So
each his own.
maybe you were a little too X-rated and
Yeah.
rated for her because sometimes that can make the temperature go down a little bit as much
that's
as you
not that
want
either.
it. Okay.
I done had some that feels like refrigerator. I'm like, how the fuck is your pussy cold? I don't get that shit.
What?
We can sit in front of a heater or something and try to get this shit popping.
I've heard
But-
some guys that go into a girl and it literally feel like he was falling into a hole. Like
Well, now
their
that's different.
walls
I'm not
was
talking
not
about that.
gripped.
I'm not worried about
I
that.
never
dealt with
heard
that?
about a woman feeling like a
I had
refrigerator.
times
Yeah, I
where
never
you
heard
don't,
that one
you don't
either. That's
feel the walls,
interesting.
but then I figure like there's different positions for you to actually feel that comfort. So I'm not gonna trip. Like you better fucking pretzel. You better fucking do whatever. Yeah,
What is
wrap
a
them legs
pretzel?
around that
Your
shit and
neck
tighten
around-
your yeah.
God damn.
Like we gonna find a way to get in that shit and make you feel your walls.
I'm L7 because I didn't know it was names to it. I thought it was just put your leg behind your head. I didn't know it was a pretzel or a chicken wing.
I'm
or
gonna be
what
honest
the
with
hell?
you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just since we on the conversation, this girl asked me, "Do I know how to Amazon or what I Amazon?" I'm like, "What the fuck is an Amazon?"
What is that?
I was looked at the Amazon like I'm still learning shit. There's new stuff all the time. So Amazon is basically when a girl is fucking the nigga. So I have to have my legs back and she's riding my dick, but she's fucking me at this angle.
Ooh,
I'm like, nah, my balls is out. while
You gotta have
fucking
your
me.
legs back.
Yeah, I'm not about to show you right now. But
I need to see. Like, what are you
Yeah,
talking about?
Let's bring up the Kama Sutra book.
If you
Right.
Google Amazon position, she's basically like how you would take a. Can I show you?
no.
I can't put my
All right,
legs
all right.
back.
No, but like just how
They don't go back. That's I'm
guys
too
in
fat.
front of somebody and he pull his leg back and fuck. She does that, but you have to push your dick and her to fuck him like this.
You don't think that's fun?
I don't want to get fucked. I'm the fucker.
What?
I'm the
on.
fucker.
Okay, you do it. It's
Well,
other
at
people
least
have
one
fun,
man in this world will agree.
Shit, I'm a good. You might as well strap on some shit and fuck me if I'm getting fucked.
Yeah,
That's not
that's very
true.
interesting. Now, go ahead, because
So you do deal with girls that have squirt. Have anybody squirted in your mouth before?
All the time.
And is that okay? Like how? What
It
is
depends.
where I've
It
been.
depends on your pH balance. Because if that shit stink, get the fuck off of me.
Squirt can stink.
Yeah, it can. And it can stain. If
And
you-
so is this pH balance with a man because he can in your
A
mouth.
man
and
can
saying- I'm not
change
putting it on
your
one
pH
person.
balance.
Exactly. Because if he got something, he's still putting that in you. I already know that. too.
Absolutely.
So it works hand in hand.
Yeah.
But if I'm already entering something like eating habits or she doesn't drink water, shit like that, you smell the aroma in this motherfucker. But it's different shit. You flip the
Where
mattress,
my
you still
water
see the
at?
squirt. You're like, God damn. You sleep. What I hate. Okay, I can't ask you.
Why? You can ask me anything you want to ask me.
So do you squirt?
I do.
Do you sleep in your squirt?
No.
You make him sleep in it.
No.
What do you do?
I change the sheets because I can't stand that wet
It don't
shit.
go through the mattress?
It does. But I know that my squirt can be unpredictable because it has to matter of them hitting the inside,
Get that right
and
spot.
then they go to the clitoris, and then it.
Yeah.
So if I know that that's what type of time we
you
finna be
control
on,
your shit. You get a little squirt. Yeah, there you go, nigga. That's it.
no, you can't control it, and you don't know how much it's gonna come out.
Is
so,
this some new school shit squirting? Because I ain't never heard about nobody squirt. The only squirt I knew was a soda.
Oh, Lord.
And I ain't never heard no squirt shit until the new news came out.
my God.
The
Okay.
new generation shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all the good thing about the squirting though, because like obviously the girl gets hurt. Like it's crazy though. Even though it squirts, some girls still prefer the other climax ways. Even though squirting is fun, but it depends on that person. But say for instance, hypothetically, you horny as fuck. We on a fucking stream. We fucked like 2 hours in. Now your pussy is getting thrashed. It's gonna get swollen. So now as it gets swollen, you either gonna use KY or she squirt. When she squirt, that's more lubrication for me. So I'm still going.
That's because your ass is just nasty.
No, my guy is just like him. He's made exactly like this, right? But I learned how to do the whole squirting thing with him. So it's kind of cool because it's a learning thing. So no, for all the 15 years I've been doing it, I was not just everywhere. No, right? But once we figured it out, I think it takes sex to another level. He feels like, damn, we just did that, baby.
That
Like,
shit-
you know.
Like
That
he's a
shit be
champ.
wild. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, not every and it's.
But
Hopefully
it's a method to that
Yeah.
madness.
Hopefully I
No,
get there because
because a lot of
mentally I
people-
do hold a lot of things back
See, that's the
because
thing, too.
Yeah.
It's a mental thing,
want to
too.
only experience
It's a mental
certain
thing, too.
things with him, not no
Yeah,
bitch ass
that's
nigga,
true.
not no nigga.
And-
I'm not saying I had bitch ass niggas, but I'm saying I will kill you. I want to kill you, and you will die fucking around with me. So there's some things that I'm just not gonna let you mentally
But have you ever
do.
felt like you had to pee while you was having sex? Right?
I'm more.
And
R.
then they
Kelly.
say, let
R.
it go.
Kelly.
No. I haven't. I haven't never felt like that. I don't think so. But I feel like I'm more of a pleaser. So mentally, I want to fuck you up.
I used to be like that.
And now, I do have my ways and my days, but I love to love and I love to fuck people up.
Let me ask you this.
Nice to meet you too.
Let me ask you this. Since we're talking about sex, what's your favorite position?
Oh, I love a girl. Let's see, cowgirl or reverse cowgirl. I love that shit.
No, you want somebody on
basic.
top of you.
It's not basic. No, it's not that. It's because I'm at the point that I've had a lot of sex, so like it's not gonna be just easy to please me. So at the same time, as a cowgirl, it's two things. Whether you have ass or not, the ass can clap on my balls, or the girl can reach behind me and cuddle my balls while she riding me.
How does that feel? Because I
Nigga,
don't
that's
think I've done
fucking
it.
amazing.
Really?
Once I got my balls tickled while you fucking that shit.
Not tickled. It
like,
went from cut
it's-
to
it's-
tickled.
It's because you're doing this. When you do this to the sack, it's
Yeah.
like, oh fuck. Like, you want me in or you want me out? Because it's coming.
Oh.
So to hit them balls, okay, yeah.
So what is your favorite thing?
My nigga,
You don't
I'm
talk
telling
to
all the
people.
secrets, nigga.
So you don't talk. You don't do the talking to women, but do you let women talk to you?
Of course. I don't
And
give
what
a
is
fuck.
one of your favorite things to hear?
Favorite thing is to hear.
Definitely not
Not
daddy. 'cause
daddy.
You already said.
Nah. My favorite thing is to hear is I'm about to come, nigga. That shit. Now
What
I
if
can,
she's faking?
Well, I know people can do that, but you can't. Well, if you faking and the action is there, I'm okay because when you faking, I see the results. So I'm more of a proof person.
Yeah, I'll be
You know what I'm
wondering
saying?
why guys don't understand when a woman is faking. It's
I-
like
I faked
you don't
before.
have no proof,
I faked
dummy.
before. I didn't told her like it's been whack and like you wanna
Sometimes
stop.
when you orgasm, there's no proof to that.
It's not. But like I said, if we go to that, then it'd be different as far as me fucking like a random person and I don't know how they do it. But if you're fucking somebody that you know on the basics, then you should be able to know if they're faking
That
or if
she's
they
faking.
didn't,
Yeah,
or you
that's
know
true.
what position she comes with.
That's true.
So even though I'm a freak, most likely, like I'm gonna say like 80% of the time, I fuck with people that I've already fucked with because there's a lot of diseases and shit out there.
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to catch.
I was gonna ask you that. Are you
I'm horny as
monogamous?
fuck. Now I've went.
Or do you have several
I've
women?
went 30 years without catching shit. Knock on wood.
Come on,
But,
Jesus.
Like
Nah.
I'm the type of person like I would rather fuck an ex or somebody that I've dealt with than to fuck somebody random because I don't know any of her history. Like and then a lot of times I've scared girls off because I'm like, okay, are you gonna get tested?
Yeah.
Tested for what, nigga? What you? I got my papers. Can you show me yours?
So you don't use stuff. Are you?
Oh, you don't use
monogamous?
condoms?
Well, if you trying to get people tested, I'm sure
He
you're
already
not
said he
using them.
pulled out.
I don't.
That's.
So back to
wanna know
you
why?
only want one or you do several?
No, I only want one person, but if it don't work and I have to go with somebody else, I'll go in my book and be like, fuck, who's single?
Your
Not
black
my
book.
book.
Who's single?
You telling your
Who's
age.
single
So
right
you
now?
so you rap, but I think that you really should get into like the film
X-rated
of
film.
sex
I
because
did
not
that
the
too.
film.
I'm actually
Yeah.
Shon
Film.
Perrier on Pornhub.
What if
and
he's
I'm
not really
verified
that
too.
good? Wait, what did you say to me?
I'm on Pornhub. I'm verified.
Oh, so you are a porn
Wait,
star.
can you say it
I'm
in the mic clear?
Shon Perrier. I'm on Pornhub and I'm verified.
Pornhub. So has someone ever asked you size and all that?
Of course.
So you've done porn on
I'm gonna
camera.
be
Hold on,
100
I'm back there.
I'm
Wait,
I'm
wait.
gonna get into that too, and it's not what you think. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I've had different erections with different females, so there's different. Like a girl can make you harder than what you are. Like on average, if I'm like only 8.5, a girl can suck me off and her sloppiness make me a 9 or a 10. I'm like, what the
Shit.
fuck? Like
Oh,
different.
he's a grower.
The different parts of or somebody can touch you in a way that you like. That's like if you had a guy, and you like, God damn, girl, this nigga had me. Like same thing with a guy. Like you can
That's
lick and please
bullshit.
and shit like that, and you be like, oh fuck, nigga, I got a new dick. Like I like her. And
Really?
that's how it is.
Oh wow.
I got a new one.
Yeah, I
I'm
be something
gonna
like that.
ask any guy, have a girl ever made you have a new goddamn.
Thank you.
Listen, there's levels to this.
There's levels to this.
See, this is my thing with women. We sit there and we want the man to know us. Oh, he whack. And for me, I think I'm polar opposite of you. I want to know what makes you tick. I would love, that's information. Like, oh, now I want to know, do I ever make you feel like you got a new one?
Ladies, tip and balls the easiest way to make the nigga come. Bam.
Then
But
why
some
do they want
people
him to deep stroke?
no, because
then?
some people are sensitive
I
at
say
the
easy.
base. Some
It
people
is.
are not
Yeah, 'cause
sensitive
they
at the
It's still-
head.
just because
They
you're
say
so-
that the tip is the most
a lot
sensitive
of
place.
exactly,
though.
but just like the
It's like
clit,
the clitoris.
things are sensitive, but it can still make you come. Whether you can't take it, that's just like if I come and she still sucking, like, fuck, it feel good, but nigga,
Stop.
I'm sitting, yes,
Yes.
you gonna
It's like
kick your
torture.
ass, get
Yeah.
your ass off me,
Yeah.
Like,
So
yes.
you verified on Pornhub. I'm
Yeah, okay.
back to this.
All right, so this is the thing. I've been around a lot of people. Like I have friends with Rico Strong. I'm friends with Mr. Marcus. Like I've did porn before, but I did it the wrong way. So I had hidden cameras and shit, but there's legal ways to go about that. So I
Right.
got taken off. So now I have a lot of guy homies, and niggas not gonna want to watch niggas fuck. So it's not like that. I'm around a lot of nudity. I'm around a lot of things that's X-rated that can't be on Instagram and social media
Okay.
nowadays.
Like,
so now I
OnlyFans.
think of I think of it as a professional way because OnlyFans you have to sign up to a membership, but who couldn't Google Pornhub? But now since I've already been around in the industry and shit like that, I have a certification, so anything that I post now on my Pornhub can get a check from it. So I think about that aspect, like I'm a rapper and I'm around shit that I can't get posted, so now I can put it on my
Be
How
about
does
Pornhub.
your
that work?
business.
How does that work? Your rapping career and your Pornhub. Which one are you taking serious? It's totally.
It's not. I'm not fucking people on camera anymore. So it's just me rapping, and if I'm around certain things, like there's shout out to Spice. She has a topless fucking pool party that's coming. Like if I'm going to shit like that and pussy and titties
I
and
can't
ass,
go with my titties out.
yeah, there's things that you can't see.
Not happening.
So now I'm at the element, or I have that kind of like level that I can put shit out and I can still get paid for it. So that's the difference. Instead of niggas trying to log in and see you come, but I appreciate y'all today. Coffee, beautiful women.
So this conversation. You listen. I'm paused. You have to come back.
I do, and then hopefully when I come back, you squirt it.
Oh.
You know what? that is not gonna happen. I have to say that for matrimony.
Oh, that's what okay. I get you. I apologize. man.
There's some things I have to say for matrimony.
Woo! This man, get him out of
Wait,
here.
what'd he say?
Good night. All right, we'll see.
So
Catch y'all next
so
time.
you guys have heard it from.
And she got some nice lips. God damn. Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
guys heard it from Mr. X-rated. We got into his X-rated part, but we're gonna have him back to talk more in depth about his
Good
rapping.
guess. Good guess.
Yes.
Yes, it was such a pleasure.
I don't
You're
even
so
think we talked about
insightful.
music.
Not the
I
pressure.
hope-
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, Shon Perrier on all platforms. I actually got
Yes.
over 500,000 streams. I'm on every platform that you can find
Yes.
me on. I do every show. Tap in. Shout out Cammy with the alley-oop on this motherfucker. Open for
Yay.
Slim Johnson. I open for TF Third. I done open for RJ. Nigga, it's own me. We own it. Shon Perrier.
Hey.